I forgot my name. Wow. I'm Larry Steinhouse, and welcome to Money Chat Now. Money Chat Now is a politically charged stock market pre-show giving you the politics of the day and the biggest moves in the stock market. It is presented with comedic common sense and just the right amount of sarcasm by an expert in financial literacy. And hey, that's me, Larry Steinhouse. Today is Wednesday, November 2nd, and I want to welcome you to the show. We are here live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And of course, you can find repeats of the show on Rumble and Spotify. Please search Money Chat Now and Larry Steinhouse on Spotify, and then you can follow me there as well. Hey, if you'd like to connect, please go to contactlarry.com. That's contactlarry.com, and there you will find my social media connections, my email, and my text message information as well. That's contactlarry.com. Hey, just a reminder, if you're watching online, hit that like button. Come on, everybody, hit that like button right now. I want to see you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the Money Chat Now page on Facebook. You can also find Money Chat Now and the Larry Steinhouse Show on Spotify, so please go there and subscribe as well. Hey, of course, you can comment during the show on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And please say hi so I know you're watching. And if you haven't joined the Money Chat Now fan page on Facebook, please do that to make sure that you could always see the show, because if you like the Money Chat Now fan page, you can still view the show while I'm in Facebook jail. Oh, boy. And that happens quite often. All right. Also, like I said, go there, like it as well. All right, real quick, I just want to say hello to a couple people joining us online already. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It looks like we've got, let's see. We got Mitchell saying hi. Thanks, Mitchell. We got my lovely wife saying hi. We got James coming in from YouTube. We got Peter saying hi. Mark saying hi. Jose saying hi. Thank you, guys. I always appreciate you guys watching. All right, on today's show, we're going to be talking about the market recap. I'm going to go back to the Trump tax return story and tell you what happened yesterday and the continuing Twitter saga. And, of course, we're going to be talking about Biden's fuel aid. All right, Money Chat Now is brought to you by Investor Schooling, and you can attend a complimentary class this Thursday. That's tomorrow night by going to investorschooling.com, and there you will learn about real estate investing and stock options trading from those who do it every day. Hey, you guys who are watching, hey, everybody, by the way, Tom, thanks for joining us. I just saw you just joined in. Do you guys know how to share this program? Underneath the video, on the right side is a share button. Just press the share button and choose from Share Now from the drop-down menu. That way you'll be able to share it, and your friends will benefit. They'll have some fun with the show as well, and they'll like to see what your politics are also. All right. Yesterday, the futures looked like the market was going to rock. Remember in the morning, it looked like it was going to rock and roll, but then it fizzled out pretty quickly. In fact, as I said yesterday, I expect the top of the market to be 33,000-ish, and it looks like Wall Street agrees with me. We were 25 points away from it when it dropped. The Dow finished down about 80 points and hovered there most of the day after about 10 a.m. You want to know what spooked the market? Guess what? It was a great jobs report. Yep. People working and too many people job openings are bad for this market. It makes absolutely no sense normally, but in this crazy inflation market, it does make sense. Everyone is worried that inflation will keep going higher and higher, and of course, if that happens, the Fed raises interest rates to ridiculous levels, and that's bad for stocks. So why does a great employment number scare the market? Well, if everyone is working and jobs are so easy to get, salaries keep going up. If salaries keep going up, then people have money to spend, and that causes inflation. Absolutely preposterous, I say, but whatever. Good employment numbers are always good for any economy. As far as inflation goes, it's quickly settling down. Have you driven by car dealerships lately? Remember the empty car lots? Well, now they're overflowing with cars. Just wait till you see the deals that are going to be announced this spring for dealers that are stuck with inventory. The same's going to happen with houses. The market will be flooded, and and as I mentioned yesterday, new home builders are going to be in big trouble this coming year as their inventory also stalls. Wednesday, which is today, right, is the big reveal from the Fed. The Federal Reserve is expected to raise interest rates by 0.75 percentage point. And then it'll signal that it could reduce the size of the rate hikes as soon as December. Why don't they just do a 50-50? 50 basis points in November and 50 in December. After that, no more for a little while. Enough already. Look, some say the stock market has already rallied on expectations of a slowdown in rate hikes by the Fed, and this is after a final 75-point basis hike today. But strategists also say the market's reaction could be violent if the Fed disappoints. The challenge for Powell is he will have to walk a fine line between signaling less aggressive hikes that are possible and upholding the Fed's pledge to battle inflation. As the Fed has raised interest rates, the economy is beginning to show signs of slowing. Yeah, of course, the housing market as we know it is slumping. Mortgage rates have nearly doubled. The 30-year fixed rate mortgage is about double it was a year ago. And as I've mentioned, we need the Treasury bond to be in the low fours and stay there. It's going to rise this week after the announcement, and it's going to be shock at first, but Wall Street will get used to it, and that's a good thing. Stocks, some of the stocks sort of surprised me yesterday. Meta and Alphabet. Meta rose while Alphabet dropped. I'm surprised at this one. I'm expecting Meta to hit 85 and then go to 110, and I'm expecting Alphabet with the symbol of Google to hit 125 from here. This is based on fundamentals of the stock. Meta and Google have lower multiples, and I believe both are undervalued. Amazon, on the other hand, is valued so high. It's incredible. By the way, it's dropped over 20% in the past 5 days, and I still think it has another 25 to 50 points more to drop. This morning, we will hear from Musk, the world's largest container company. We actually heard from them, they posted record high profits for the third quarter on the back of high ocean freight rates. But they noticed a slowdown in demand. So this guidance will be a problem for the market today as well. The Danish shipping company is widely seen as a barometer for global trade. Although their profits were up 60% from last year, they're definitely seeing a slowdown in demand. I can clearly see how a slowdown in shipping of all things. To me, it's just a return to normal. The past 3 years were plain crazy, and now things will return to normal. Shipping will slow, and so will inflation. Next week, the midterm elections will be here, and either this country improves by getting rid of the Nazi regime of dictators, or we continue down the shit show path of destruction. But things will return to normal either way. The stock market will probably settle down to the $26,000 to $30,000 range and stay there for a while. On another note, it appears that there might be an airline pilot strike coming. United Airline pilots overwhelmingly rejected a tentative agreement that would have given them a raise of about 15% over 18 months, according to a statement by their union yesterday. Both Delta and United are planning on a strike if they can't agree soon. This will be a major problem for travel and for the airlines who are struggling to make up for the scamdemic losses. If I were you, I wouldn't book a flight on United or Delta until you're sure your flight won't be canceled. Anyway, we have a lot to cover. Let's look at the futures. Let's see what we have, and let's see what Wall Street's trying to tell us right now. Right now, the futures are down. It's about 17. The S&P is kind of neutral, and the Nasdaq is up 26. I'm gonna tell you that I've seen the futures all day, since I woke up this morning, and they're moving crazy. It was up 150, then it was down 75. Now it's kind of neutral. So that's pretty much what's going on here. All right, real quick, a couple of people that I need to say hi to online. We got Mike and Bill and Tommy and Deb and El Scorpion. And, of course, Dave saying hi. Thanks a lot, guys. I totally appreciate you guys watching. I always appreciate you guys. And feel free to leave comments and say hi. And if you're watching for the first time, please say hi so I know you're watching. All right, let's talk about the update on the Trump tax returns. As I mentioned in a story yesterday, Trump filed in the Supreme Court to block the Democrat-controlled Ways and Means Committee from obtaining his tax returns. In a swift decision, the Supreme Court came back and allowed a delay for now. At this time, 6 days before the midterm elections, the Ways and Means Committee can no longer use the tax returns as an election prop because the Supreme Court has given them until November 10th to respond. This is a big win for Trump and for many reasons. First of all, the Democrats can accidentally, release the tax returns to the public and try to influence the election. But it also gives Trump a lot of time. A case like this might not be resolved for years. On the other hand, if the Republicans sweep this election, and God help us if they don't, the case may just be dismissed by the new Republican-run Ways and Means Committee. Remember the fact that the tax returns are deemed confidential, and that's the basis that Trump is defending this. He basically says his personal tax returns will not be released to anyone. This case all started when the Ways and Means Committee insisted that they have the right to audit a tax return of a president. Although this seems like an abuse of power, it is an abuse of power. Something, Democrats and Nazis have in common. A 3-judge panel of the appeals court in a unanimous decision last month noted that while tax returns as a rule are confidential under federal law, an exception can be made when the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee requests returns in writing from the Secretary of the Treasury Department, which is basically the parent of the IRS. This is such bullcrap. I'll bet the 3-panel judges are all Democrats. Anyway, this is a big win for Trump, and soon it will be a memory, just like Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House. Come to think of it, she may only have 3 more months to kill off Biden and make Harris resign so she can be president. That's another reason to vote Republican, so we can see the next season of House of Cards and how it ends. Will Pelosi get caught in her plot, or will her husband, not be able to testify because of memory loss from brain damage by a hammer? The whole Hammer and Paul Pelosi thing is kind of weird, right? I have so many questions, and only some of them have to do with rumors on the internet. Forget the underwear thing, and if Paul knew this guy, I really know why, as Speaker of the House, the Pelosi mansion wasn't more carefully watched by Secret Service. Well, we'll never know the truth. The guy who did this will be Clintonized anyway, or Clinton-sided, and share, a shallow grave with probably Jeffrey Epstein. Anyway, let's take a break here, and we'll continue with this episode of House of Cards when we get back.
Okay, so you thought about buying and selling real estate. You've thought about investing in the stock market, but don't know where to start. Well, what if you could find a place to unlock strategies to master both real estate and the stock market, all without the headache? That place is Investor Schooling, hosted by Larry Steinhouse, an expert in real estate, financial literacy, and the ins and outs of the stock market. You can attend Investor Schooling in person or online 8 times a month. You can and will learn how to make money in real estate, and you will learn mastery of stock techniques such as options and covered calls. You will even get a chance to ask one of your burning questions to the stock options sultan, the master of picks and plays. Call 866-424-2829 for free information and receive a complimentary pass to attend classes, or register online at investorschooling.com. Don't delay. These passes are limited. So what are you waiting for? Call 866-424-2829. That's 866-424-2829. Or visit investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com.
All right, welcome back to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse. And of course, if you'd like more information on investor schooling, you can go to investorschooling.com or call 866-424-2829. That's 866-424-2829. Hey, I want to welcome you back to the show. We're here live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And you can also find repeats of the show on Rumble and Spotify. Hey, please search Money Chat Now and Larry Steinhouse on Spotify. Like and subscribe there as well. And of course, if you'd like to connect to me personally, go to contactlarry.com. That's contactlarry.com. And there you will find my social media connections, my email, and my text message information. That's contactlarry.com. All right. By the way, where are the Johnsons and Ken the Democrat today? Huh. I wonder if they all ran away. All right. Anyway, we got James saying hi from YouTube, and we also have Glenn saying hi as well. So thank you guys. I totally appreciate you guys. All right. So far, we've been talking about the market recap, and the Fed is going to release their the fact how much they're going to raise interest rates. And that's going to be a problem. We talked about Trump winning. The fact that he does not have to give his tax returns yet. Coming up, we have the Twitter saga, and we have Biden's fuel aid, and of course, we have today's picks and plays. But did you guys hit that like button yet? Did you guys hit the share button? Hey, by the way, if you're watching for the first time, please leave me a comment to say hi. If you haven't already, leave me a comment. Is the only way I know you're watching. So please share and like as well. Everybody hit that share button right now. Hey, and don't forget to order my new book. It's called Money Hacks. And if you ordered it and read it, please leave a review on Amazon. And notice the reviews on Amazon have slowed down. And I really appreciate your reviews. Even if you don't like it, let me know. Oh, here's one of the Johnsons. He just showed right back up. All right, that's cool. All right, let's talk about the Twitter saga. Wow, I've never seen a company takeover by anyone move so fast in changes in such a short time. Elon Musk owns Twitter now, and he hasn't even done it for a week, and the changes coming down are fast and furious. First of all, we all know that he fired the top-tier executives, including the person who was solely responsible for killing the account of the real Donald Trump. He has locked out many of the moderators who put people in Twitter jail and changed many of the moderation bots to be more, freedom of speech oriented. By the way, I tweeted some stuff that I thought would surely get me in Twitter jail a few months ago, but nothing even happened today, not even a warning. By the way, I can't say what I tweeted here because I'll be put in YouTube jail if I do, but if you have a Twitter account, look it up and laugh. By the way, Musk has let many of the extreme woke employees go, and they have now changed their pronouns to was and were. Anyway, we also saw Twitter fact check Biden on a recent tweet. Yeah, here's a tweet where Biden said that 40 of the 50 large companies pay no income taxes. The fact checkers say this is incorrect. You got to love that one. Revenge at its finest for sure. So the newest thing Musk is attempting is a paid-for service to verify your account and prevent the bots from ruining your day. Currently, something called Twitter Blue, which gives a blue check mark or verification to notable users like politicians, members of the press, executives, or other people and organizations, has been used as a way for users to know that the account is legitimate. Other social networks like Meta and Instagram have similar verification systems. Musk said he will give the power to the people by offering verification for the average person through a Twitter Blue account for $8 a month. He said participants will get priority in mentions, replies, and searches. They will also receive half as many ads and will be able to tweet long videos and audio. He also said a secondary tag will appear below the names of the users who are public figures, which, as Musk pointed out already, exists for politicians. This paid-for version of Twitter is being designed, according to Musk, to slow the growth of bots on the platform. Bots on the platform. Where did you hear about that before? Think about this, right? Bots on the platform. You know, the conspiracy theory in me thinks that the whole bots objection to buying Twitter was just a setup for this paid service. He has gotten a lot of free publicity on this matter and convinced the masses by use of the media that bots are a big problem on social media. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Musk. After all, he is the richest African American on the planet. Oh, yes, he was born in Africa and now he's American, so don't argue with me on that one, Democrats. Anyway, doesn't this remind you of how the press manipulated you into thinking the whole world was going to die of coronavirus? All you needed to do was get a government-funded vaccine and your troubles will be over. So for $8 a month, you will have less bots on your Twitter feed. It's the blue vaccine. Can you imagine what Biden's feed will look like soon? The 10 people who showed up for his rallies will be the only 10 responding to the tweets on his, from that twat. So will you go Twitter Blue? I'm not sure yet. The fact is, I have trouble following threads on Twitter anyway. I've never been able to follow it or never found an easy platform to use, but I look forward to the changes. By the way, hit me up on Twitter if you have an account. All right, real quick. Let's get in here. Let's talk about fuel aid. Hey, in the last segment, I mentioned the fact that companies or governments can create a problem so they can solve the problem and be a hero. Well, it looks like Biden and his cronies are doing it again. This time they're offering poorer people subsidies for the heating of their house and heating costs. Look, it sounds like an altruistic idea, but don't forget he caused the problem in the first place. But let's look at some of the facts and you decide if this is a game to get votes or if it's just to be nice to help people. First of all, the announcement went something like this. The Biden administration is providing over $13 billion in aid to help low and moderate income Americans lower their energy costs, including grants to pay electric bills, as well as other incentives to make energy efficient upgrades to their home. So today, Harris will be going to Boston to announce how the administration's effort will be, as she puts it, to lower energy costs amid extreme temperature shifts from climate change. Extreme temperature shifts, have Democrats really gone crazy? By the way, in case they didn't know, climate changes 4 times a year, you dumbasses. Anyway, under the initiative, the Department of Health and Human Services will release $4.5 billion in low-income home energy assistance program funding, which helps pay for energy bills and energy-related home repairs for families. The amount will include $100 million from President Joe Biden's bipartisan infrastructure law and $1 billion in emergency fundings that the administration requested earlier this year. What will the money be used for? Well, the Biden administration will provide roughly $9 billion to help low and moderate income families lower energy costs by making them have energy efficient upgrades to their homes. So they have to upgrade their home. Ready for this? The funding will help 1.6 million homes, including, and basically what they're going to do is they're going to install 500 million heat pumps. 500 million heat pumps. Seriously? These are the most inefficient ways to heat homes. Heat pumps are terribly inefficient. But of course, they don't have a chimney, so that must be good for the environment. The next thing that will happen is an estimated 700,000 homes will be weatherized due to the revised Weatherization Assistance Program, putting the administration on track to reach its goal of weatherizing 2 million homes, according to the White House. You guys remember those days where you would get the call from the people who installed these energy efficient things like water boiler wraps, and it was paid for by the government? Well, expect those phone calls to be added to the barrage of calls for your extended warranties and Medicare. So basically, they're giving you incentives to spend money on revamping old systems. So once again, the solution to your problem is to spend money on what the government wants you to do with it. You know, like buy an electric car because you can't afford gas. Now it's buy an electric heat pump because you can't afford oil. So you decide, is the government actually helping these people or leaving them high and dry for a good headline? I know you know the answer. It's unbelievable what the government does. They cause the problem, then they come up with a solution to the problem to cost you money, and then they bet on those companies. Ugh. Anyway, let's take a break here, and when we come back, we'll have today's picks and plays. Hi, I'm Larry Steinhouse, and one of the most misunderstood things in America is money. That's why I've written this book. It's called Money Hacks, because everything you think you know about money is wrong. And I'm telling you, everything you think you know about money is wrong. When you read this book, you will learn things about money that you did not know. You will even learn if money can buy you happiness. I have a full chapter dedicated to that. You're going to definitely want to read that. I talk about how to use other people's money to buy real estate. I talk about how to save more money, and I even talk about how to rebuild your credit score in this book. There are 22 amazing chapters in this book. This book is now available everywhere. It's available on Amazon. It's available on barnesandnoble.com. And you can order this book right now, and you'll have it in 2 days, and you'll start learning things about money that you never knew before. So order the book right now. Go to Amazon, go to barnesandnoble.com, and order the book, Money Hacks by Larry Steinhouse. All right, welcome back to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse. By the way, you guys ordered a book yet? Come on, order the book if you haven't already ordered it. And please leave a review, like I said, because, I'd like to know if you guys like it. And by the way, if you want to be a sponsor, hey, I'll sell your product on the show. Let me know if you want to be a sponsor. Just reach out. We're expanding our base every day. And if you'd like to get your product out to my audience and help keep the show on the air, I'd love to have you as a sponsor. Just reach out on Messenger or contact me at Contact Larry. And by the way, did you guys know we have a Spotify channel? That's right, you can subscribe to the Spotify channel and listen to all the reports. They're broken out for your enjoyment. So just look up Money Chat Now on Spotify, and also look up Larry Steinhouse. So apparently the two Democrats are not on today. I'm just so disappointed. Ugh, it's so boring. Even one of the Johnsons, I guess he's the Republican Johnson, who knows? He's actually saying that he's missing those guys. All right, let's talk about what we talked about so far. We basically just right now the futures, the Dow is down about 16, the S&P is up about it's pretty neutral, and the Nasdaq is up about 22. We talked about Trump's tax returns and the fact that he is basically it is what it is. He's not going to have to show his tax returns yet. We talked about Elon Musk and Twitter. All right, and coming up, we have today's picks and plays. But did you guys hit that like button? Did you guys hit that share button? Come on, everybody, hit that share button. Come on, you guys, hit that share button, will you? And oh boy, tell your friends about the show. Let them know how great it is. Come on, it's fun, right? It's entertaining. It's educational. Please share it on your page or in groups that you feel will enjoy the show. All right, let's get into what's going on here. By the way, today we have 478 companies reporting earnings. It's going to be an interesting day when we add the fact that the Fed will be signaling the interest rate increase today. Most say it will be 75 basis points. And I'm not sure if a lower number will help Wall Street or not. A lower number may make the money managers think that we're hurting as an economy, or it might make Wall Street think that the Fed feels that they have inflation under control. Wall Street is so fickle. So when we add all of this together, today is going to be a crazy day in the market. All right, here's a couple of hints for you. If the S&P hits 4,000, it's time for a put on the S&P. I actually believe this is going to be a really good play. If the S&P hits 4,000, buy a put. I'm still put on a SPY by that is. Anyway, I'm still waiting for Meta to hit my price at 85, and then I will buy calls into February. If you want to be safe, go back into the high dividend paying stocks and hold your money there for a while. I'm still white knuckling my CCL. It's above 9 again. Look, it's stalled here twice, but the chart looks like it's going to take off soon. My $5 strike price options are looking pretty good right now. In my opinion, Apple will fall and Google will rise, and Amazon will get crushed in this coming year. Those are my thoughts for today. All right, let's look at the futures one last time, and let's decide what we're going to be doing here. All right, right now we got the futures again. It's nominal. Nothing's really happening. Everybody's just waiting for the Fed report today, and that's what we're going to see. That's basically what's going to be the whole thing. The market is going to take off, or the market's going to drop, depending on what Powell says. All right, and we got the S&P basically doing nothing. Nasdaq up slightly. Let's talk about crypto. Not much movement on Bitcoin or Ethereum. Once again, Bitcoin is hovering about 20,500, and Ethereum is hovering at about 1550. This is pretty much where it's been. It's been this way for a couple of months now. So the question this week is if Dogecoin will continue to rocket with the Twitter takeover. Look, basically, now they got some rumors that Musk will make the Twitter blue payment available in Dogecoin. That would make the coin zoom. The coin will probably go up to 30, 40 cents, and then I'm going to figure out how to get it out of my wallet for the final time. All right, gold and silver are not moving much. Gold is honestly, it's not moving much at all. It's about 1650, and silver is just under 20. And it's kind of boring as crypto, but I think it's a buy here. I actually think it will make sense to buy it here. I think you'll do really well with it. So the Treasury bond, we've talked about this before, the Treasury bond is just over 4%. Now, to me, if the Treasury bond stays over 4%, it's actually a good thing now. Now, it wasn't a while back, but it's a good thing now because if the Treasury bond stays over 4%, Wall Street will get used to it being over 4%, and then it won't move as it won't Wall Street won't be as fickle as it is. So I actually think it's actually pretty good. I also expect this to rise today, and the NASDAQ will get crushed if it does rise. So if the Treasury bond goes to 4.25, the NASDAQ's going to get crushed, and Apple will get crushed with it. The average mortgage loan rate is about 8%. Oil is about $88 a barrel, and the average gas price is about $3.77. And I'm telling you right now, after next week, oil or gas prices are going to pop. All right, I want to thank you all for watching Money Chat Now. We are live every morning at 7:30 on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And you can also find repeats of the show on Rumble and Spotify. Hey, go there, check it out. Oh, there we go. Somebody else is there. Oh, the other Johnson. There you go. You guys are like, the Johnsons are arguing. Is that a sword fight? Anyway, my name is Larry Steinhouse. I'm the host of Money Chat Now and the CEO of Investor Schooling. Remember, you can contact me directly at contactlarry.com. That's contactlarry.com. And don't forget to show up for tomorrow's Investor Schooling event. Anyway, make it a profitable day.